Good evening, everyone. Hope y'all have had a great Saturday. It has been a beautiful day with lots of sunshine, but it was cold. We only topped out near 31 here in Jackson today. We did not get above freezing, and it has gotten even colder as we've headed throughout this evening past sunset. Already down to 21 here in the metro. Hattiesburg at 24, Durant and Yazoo City in the upper teens, 19 degrees up there. Winds coming in from the north, so it's feeling even colder whenever you take into account the wind chill. Feeling like 11 degrees in Jackson, 10 in Carthage, 13 down in Macomb. Now, we're going to keep talking about this wind chill as we head throughout the overnight hours. Now, we've had dry conditions today and clear skies. High pressure is regaining control across the Sound. So for that reason, satellite and radar is clear. I do think we'll keep mostly clear skies heading towards Sunday morning. We do have some cold weather alerts in effect once again. Extreme cold warnings, wind chills as low as 9 degrees in Pike and Walthall counties, as well as over towards our east into Perry and Wayne County in the Pine Belt. This alert or warning goes through 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. And then for the rest of central Mississippi, cold weather advisory. I know it doesn't sound as bad as an extreme cold warning, but still, it's still going to be extremely cold. In fact, this advisory, different weather service offices have different criteria for their cold weather alerts. So this one, the cold weather advisory, which is issued by Jackson's National Weather Service, wind chills as low as 5 degrees. So this one is forecasting lower wind chills for this area, which is what I would expect, than what the extreme cold warning has, down to 9 degrees. Also, low temperatures below 20 degrees. So all this to say, yes, we're under a cold weather advisory instead of an extreme cold warning. It's still going to be cold either way you look at it, though. Those temperatures tonight in the upper teens, 17 in Jackson, 19 in Hattiesburg, 16 in Carthage. Still think we'll have mostly clear skies. And then wind chills are going to be a concern because it's, once again, this morning we had wind chills near 0. I think tomorrow morning it's going to be a little warmer in air quotes there, because we're still likely to have some feels like temperatures in the single digits early on for your Sunday morning. But still, I think everyone can expect feels like temperatures between 10 to 15 degrees at some point before sunrise tomorrow. So if you're heading out to worship services, be sure that you bundle up. We're going to have mostly sunny skies throughout the first half of the day. It's still going to be cold though. 19 at 8 o'clock, upper 20s by 10. And then by noon, still only in the upper 30s. So wear that jacket, heavy jacket, out to worship tomorrow morning. You're likely going to need it throughout the whole day, because even with all that sunshine, temperatures will still only peak in the low 40s. I think 42 in the metro tomorrow afternoon, 45 in Hattiesburg, 43 in Port Gibson. Now, it's going to be a beautiful day. Temperatures about 10 to 11 degrees warmer here in the metro than what we had today, but still well below average. 59 is our average high temperature for February the 1st. Hard to believe the month of January is already gone. February starts tomorrow. Just crazy. 2026 is already flying by. Sunday morning, waking up in the teens, but I talked about some improving temperatures, some warmer temperatures. We'll be back in the mid-20s by Monday morning, the low 40s for Tuesday morning, and then we'll be see another bit of a little cool down. Not going to be as bad as what we saw over this weekend, but some cooler temperatures will return for the second half of the week because of the cold front. And whenever we get those cold fronts, a lot of the times, if there's moisture in place, that cold front allows for, brings in, the cold front moves in, that cold dense air moves in, causes that warm moist air to rise. Well, as air rises, it condenses. That allows for clouds and precipitation. So I'm expecting rain once again. Dry Sunday and Monday, no problems there. But then Tuesday afternoon, looks like we could have a few scattered showers in our western counties, but really by late Tuesday into early Wednesday, better chances of rain. The Pine Belt looking like a lot of this is going to be overnight into early Wednesday morning. Not expecting any severe weather, nothing like that, just some beneficial rain. Then we'll be dry for Thursday and the rest of the week into next weekend. Low pressure system moving in with that cold front by Tuesday afternoon. Of course, this is a long range model. We'll get the higher resolution model guidance tomorrow, so we'll have a better idea of exactly on the timing. But the way things look now, I'm thinking late Tuesday into Wednesday morning. Mostly dry by the time we get to Wednesday past sunrise here in the metro. But some things could change. We could have a couple of lingering showers, but most of that activity does look to be to our south and east. But the big takeaway here is it's not going to be too impactful, because most of it likely will be late evening into Wednesday morning. The way things look now, about an inch of rain is expected for areas along and north of Interstate 20. Everyone else about a half an inch to an inch. Now this says rainfall over the next 7 days. Well, our only chance of rain is Tuesday and Wednesday. So all that looks to fall within a 24-hour period. Best chance of rain, again, looking like late Tuesday into early Wednesday there. Alright, so let's recap the 8-day. Cold tonight into the upper teens, feeling like near 10 degrees or even colder in some areas. 40s, low 40s tomorrow afternoon, lots of sunshine. We'll still be in the mid-20s going into Monday morning, but a little bit warmer, not having to worry as much about the wind chill. We'll be back to near 59 degrees Monday afternoon, and of course that's when Groundhog Phil is going to make his prediction for an early spring, or if we're going to stay with winter. I can tell you just from looking at some long-range stuff here, it looks like we are not done with winter just yet, but we'll still see what the Groundhog has to say about that. But don't plan on winter going anywhere anytime soon. Looking several weeks out, it does look like some colder temperatures are in the extended forecast. Now, it's going to be nice Monday and Tuesday, though. Low 60s Tuesday afternoon. Rain late Tuesday into Wednesday. We'll be back in the 40s for highs Wednesday and Thursday. Lots of sunshine returns Thursday and will last through the weekend. Will likely drop below freezing Thursday and Friday mornings, but then as we head towards next weekend, back in those low 60s once again. So some more seasonal weather. It's still going to be cool, but more seasonal for what you would expect for the first week in February. Hope y'all have a great rest of this Saturday night. Stay warm tonight. Remember your 4 Ps. Protect your people. Check on those around you. Make sure they have a source of heating. Protect your plants. Bring them inside. Protect your pets as well. It's too cold for them to be outside, certainly. And then those pipes. Cover any exposed pipes. Keep that water dripping. But by the time we get to tomorrow afternoon, you can stop that water dripping. We'll be above freezing once again. Then we'll drop below freezing going into Monday morning again, though. But anyway, it's looking like a much nicer 8-day forecast than what we've had over the past few days, to say the least. Hope y'all have a great rest this night. Appreciate y'all watching on Facebook Live or YouTube. I'll be back here tomorrow night, and we will have our normal newscast at 5:30 on WJTV, 9 tomorrow night on WJTV as well, and then 10 o'clock or shortly after, depending on if the Grammys go over on Channel 12 as well. Thank y'all for watching.